What's up, everybody? It's your boy Plan 955 back in another video, and today we're playing Stardew! Now, before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please consider subscribing. But wait, what is it? Wait, how was it again? Subscribe to my YouTube channel and feel free to. Whatever. But also, feel free to follow me on Twitch. Links down below in the description. But if you're watching from Twitch, then welcome to the stream, boys. And guess what? Yes, I have a Viroid model. No, a Viroid. Yeah, Viroid model. So yeah, I decided, you know what? Let's see how. Actually, I forgot how it was. So I was thinking maybe I should mess around and put my model. Oh yeah, now I remember. Now I remember. So actually, I was kind of getting tired of my model being so goddamn big, with those goofy ass hands, the size of fucking basketball players. So I decided, you know what? I should go to VRM and try to scale my model down a bit. And yeah, one thing led to another, and I ended up in a Vroid and making myself a new model instead of just importing my MMD, because knowing how the situation is, yeah. So I tried an attempt at seeing how far I can get, and this is the result. A bit easier than I expected, but apparently there was a few major small problems. Like, for example, the headphones. And yeah, that was a huge problem. But I made it work somehow. More or less. But yeah, close enough. As for the mask, yeah, that was a whole different story. So I tried to place it, find some sort of mask close enough, but there weren't any free ones. Apparently, when you're looking for Vroid cosmetics and add-ons and clothes, yeah, there aren't many options. So, yeah, I had to like apply it to the mesh. Hey, it wasn't that bad. I had to like look for all kinds of ways. It actually started with the shirt, and then the mask. I just applied it, but then I ran into another problem. I was not finding a mask. I did find one, but there weren't any Vroid adapted ones, so that became a small little problem. So I had to like figure out a fix. So I decided to give up on that. But when I just imported this model into VRM and used it as a VTuber model, oh boy. When I started to talk, apparently my mouth was not adapted. So when I talked, it looked like my mask was actually part of my fucking skin. So, in order to fix this problem, I just replaced the mouth mesh with the mask mesh, with the mask picture. So, yeah, I have no idea how it's going. So far, there's, yeah. I don't think anyone even gives a fuck at this point. And now that I look at it, talking with a mouse for a mouth, yeah, it's kind of weird. But hey, it does the job done. It gets the job done, and so on and so forth. I even applied it to my ears. There's the mask. Don't ask how that worked, but it took me a while to like adjust it. Though if I don't know if you can see it, but if I turn around enough, you can see that in the back of my neck. Yeah, the mask is not aligned. In the bottom side at least. The top, no one gives a fuck. I have no idea how high up my mask is on my neck, to be honest. But at least I got that done. And yeah. even the notch on my mic, the white notch and the square notch on my mic. Yeah, that one was a bit hard to paint in, but hey, close enough. So yeah, I have like two models, but to be honest, if I were to choose, I think I would go with the MMD because it's a little more easier to make and adjust than in Vroid, where that's a whole different story. I mean, even the blue hoodie, I could not find anything similar to this thing. I had until I ran into this somewhat hoodie. It doesn't even have a hood actually. It's just a stupid jacket. I even had to like paint the zippers a little bit on the lower side and the zippers that close it. Not the pocket zippers, but yeah, you get the picture. And yeah, a bit of the lines aren't actually perfect, but hey, you get what you get. Even the shirt was annoying. I ended up using the skin tight shirt to have this, even though it's kind of a bit off. Even the fucking pants. I look like a grandpa with these fucking pants, to be honest. They're like super annoying. But yeah, close enough. So I'm gonna use this model, though a small little comparison wouldn't hurt. So I can just load this model and okay. Give me a sec. Nice. It's taking a while to load. There we go. So yeah, between this and that, I'm just gonna use the VRM model instead of the MMD till. Yeah, I'll see if I can modify this model a little more. That is, but hey, it's fun to have a second model and be in more dimensions than one. But yeah, for now, let me just switch back to this one. Since we're going to be stuck with this till I fix this one. Even though this one, the older version, the MND version, is more cooler. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. Both models are good. Though, to be honest, the Vroid one is a little lame. But yeah, back to the game. We have Ho-Ho and Mr. Tail. First time seeing Mr. Tail like this ever. Even Ho-Ho without a tail. Hey, Ho-Ho.
You're here. Mr. Tail and I were just talking about how warm and welcoming the people on the Express are. You guys even prepared some snacks for him.
Oh.
Tasty morsels. Oh, very satisfying.
Oh, really? The Express hospitality for you. That's the Express hospitality for you. You're quite an frequent visitor, Mr. Tail.
Infrequent visitor? I'm here every time this little whippersnapper is. Honestly.
Right, because he's like
Luckily for you, your conductor had the foresight to prepare some phase flame ash as a snack. I'm in a good mood today, so I'll let it slide.
Man. Pom-Pom the intellectual.
I thought the conductor was just a mascot. But now that I've been here a few times, I know how important they are to the train. They're so considerate and reliable.
That's our Pom-Pom.
Cuter, Trailblazer? Pom-Pom or Mr. Tail?
Ooh.
Cuter? I'll show you cuter.
Pom-Pom Scooter, Mr. Tail Shooter. Tough choice. They're both very cute.
I think so too.
Well, that was a fun conversation.
Right now, I'd say Pom-Pom's a smidge cuter.
Well, good.
Oh, how she's taking advantage of this. She's clearly using Papa Man as an example to make Mr. Tail look cuter. Though to be honest, I would rather more want to play as Mr. Tail and hover around possessing people than just staring at him. But at least we get the chance to like actually stare at Mr. Tail and get a look at him, unlike the events. But yeah, back on topic. We've got a lot to do. And sorry if I haven't been on yesterday. I was actually messing around with the Vroid modeling. That's why I haven't been on. But hey, I also messed up a bit. Logged into Vroid just to make a small little adjustment and see how I can fit a mask. Another mask just so it wouldn't work with the mouth and just have a normal mouth, but eh. You get what you get. Whatever. Let's see what Ron May has to say. Trailblazer, have you seen Steppen? He's missing, and not even Scrollum and Herda can find him. I bet he must be slacking off somewhere. I hope he's not asleep. I don't even know what he looks like. Oh, hold on a second. He took the bait. I found him. What bait? That was fast. That was fast. All the credit goes to the Steppen bait. Despite the name, it's actually quite simple. All you need is a piece of fruit cake. Doesn't matter how much you get, as long as the flavor is right, it'll get the job done. Is there a Herda bait? Is there a Scrollum bait? I want to know what the Herda bait is. Is there a Herda bait? Herda has clear preferences and interesting curios should do the trick. Herda's clear preference and an interesting curio should do the trick. Is there a Rune May bait? I'm curious about Rune May bait too. Me? Take a guess. Plum blossom cake. Is it some kind of research? Can I be your bait? Okay, so I have heard a Trailblazer use this, but I'm just gonna go with. Okay, so if I remember correctly, she makes desserts, but when I remember when she left the space station, she said that sometimes her best friend would come with beverages, a Genius Society member, which was her friend. But because we weren't her friend, and we didn't know that she brings snacks, it's gotta be research. Is it some kind of research? It's human nature to be inquisitive, and all research has a purpose. But for me, there are only certain kinds of research that are worthy of my attention. Called it! Fucking called it! Okay, now let's see what this conversation has. Trailblazer, you often test the simulated universe for Herda, do you? Don't you? I'm not there right now. I happen to be testing it now. I'm not there, actually. I'm on the Express. Unfortunately, I'm not there right now. I can't make a trip there when I'm free. What's the matter? I lost the set of run strings, which should be in Her's office. I've got a spare, so there's no rush. If you happen to stumble on it, please bring it back for me. Thanks in advance. If her asks if you just tell her I got some mesmerized by her portrait and I forgot about the strings, she shouldn't probe any further. That's so unconvincing. Sounds unconvincing to me. I'm merely stating facts here. Urla's beautiful is unquestionable, but like her foul temper. Urla's beauty is unquestionable, but her just like her foul temper. I can't help getting absorbed in the research results so whenever I'm at a space station. If I leave something behind, that's the excuse I use, and it always works. You left behind other strings before? So left behind other strings before? I did. A piece of embroidery, a life form nurturing notebook, and a phase flame of number 27 Sirekal. Life form nurturing book? Embroidery. Well, I know what embroidery is because in the nation I come from, we're kind of have embroidery. So yeah, I know what that is. Life from Nurturing book. Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. The phase flame is what got my interest, to be honest. Phase flame. Is Herta aware of it? She is. It is just one of many in her collection. She won't be bothered by it. Okay? Herta Panopticon system. The report of settled creations. Okay, administrative back-end reminder. It's Herta system time. Yesterday's management of the rest area has ended. Currently generating a daily report of settled the creations, activities, and risks for you. Daily report of settled. Okay, so this is just reports to remind me of the little guys, the pastry buns. But yeah. Okay. Really want to play a little bit of Bayonetta at the moment on my Nintendo Switch. Bayonetta free, to be honest. Okay, but that's not important. What's important is that we go on the mission. I went through the community on Discord and found out that I have this. I've yet to complete a specific quest in order to unlock the last door. So let's do that real quick, so we can open that stupid door already. Oh God, don't, please. Please don't tell me it's about to. Oh, okay. Okay, it didn't.
It's getting late.
Okay.
Where to now?
Tell Asta about roommate's departure. Right. Asta. Is Asta not here? I'll go. Okay. Rich know it. Know it. Welcome, new friend. Peppy sticker. What an honor to see you here. Wait, what? Wait, there are more? Rick and Noah invited people break people breaker to the group chat. People breaker. Oh man, that is so fucking true. It's like breaking everybody's bones. To be honest, you already know me. What an honor to see you here, Bill Pro Portucalis. Bill Portucalis. Looks like my importance in this chat is now downgraded by one. Emma Robot. Looks like looks like my importance in this chat is now downgraded by one. Okay, so who the fuck is Build Products? This chat feels like deja vu. This chat feels like deja vu. Take ultimate to the face! Why do you have the feeling that I've seen this chat before? For real. Already know me. License license seals space driving. Okay, let's get back to the topic. How do we deal with this situation? Rich, know it. Accountability. Accountability must be held. What accountability? So you still don't know? Hold up, what? What? Hold up, what?
Narrator Newsflash. Good evening, Madam Herta fans. This is an urgent broadcast.
Huh?
The great Madam Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society, has been targeted in an attack at the space station. Her current whereabouts are unknown, with no group having stepped forward to claim responsibility. Many Heritors are upset at the ineptitude of upper management, having issued strong protest and condemnation.
No way! The space station has its own news feed! Build products. Just look at this. They are walking all over us, positively assaulting Madam Herta at this rate. Yeah, right, and the management of this space station is for real so crappy. The Legion incident aside, how could they all know? Okay, this group chat is getting on fire! Okay, Rich, you know it. Over us, positively assaulting Madam Murda at this rate. My robot says, yeah, right, and this management of this space station is for real so crappy. Rich, you know it. The Legion incident aside, how could they allow Madam Murda to be attacked on our own turf? Wait, Rich, no, it shouldn't be. Wait. No way. Is Asta Rich know it? Just what is going on? Licenseless space driving. Sigh. I really hate this in the imbecilic pests sit in high places and do nothing. People breaker. But when all is said and done, after the Legion crisis, the space station has done a good job in revitalizing and rebuilding. I'm Robot. You got a point. Rich know it. Those are two different kettles of fish. Besides, they were never uh, that competent to begin with. That's more like it. Are you jumping ahead? Are you jumping ahead? Isn't the main focus her safety? Let's not poke our noses into other people's business. Isn't that Asta's job? Or job is to sit here and judge the quality of the work. As for how to get things done, that's for them to worry about. Says Rich Note. Okay, so Rich Note is an Asta. People Breaker says, you sure have some bizarre reasoning, but you're spitting facts here. Like Space Driving says, you're absolutely right, bro. Rich Note, you spoke my mind. Speechless. Comrades, what is your goal? To rid ourselves of all imbecilic pests? Good, you passed. Rich Note, comrades, what is our goal? License, please. Space driving. To rid ourselves of all imbecilic pests. Rich Note. Good, you passed. Her was attacked. Anyways, let's go to her office and see what's going on. Of course she got attacked, apparently. Wait, does that mean the simulated universe is off? For the time being, that is. Okay, Herta is literally not here. What? Huh? Huh? What just happened? Oh god. No, 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 no. Don't tell me it's one of those cutscenes. Da-na-na!
This was a premeditated attack.
Conclusion. Their target was the space station, but their strategies are still unknown to us.
That's right. Which is precisely why we need him.
Da-na-na!
The last to lay eyes on Herta's puppet before the attack was him.
Ah? I haven't seen the puppet.
And you are?
This is Dr. Ratio of the Intelligentsia Guild, a delegate from the IPC.
Na-na-na!
He's only just woken up, dazed. He may need few pointers.
It's the goat!
Ah, we cross paths again. Do you remember me? Of course. Why would you? Memory is such a fickle thing, after all.
How can we forget Dr. Ratio?
You must have many questions. Please be patient. Asta will explain it all to you.
Yo.
You probably know the gist of things already. A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal.
There is no surveillance? Where is Herta right now?
She's away on a visit. This issue didn't seem to trouble her much.
Huh.
She received an invitation from the IPC before the attack occurred.
Huh.
Ah, the technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence, but her subordinates? Oof. Oh, they're a riot. Brimming with enthusiasm, yet utterly devoid of intellect. It's as if evolution halted prematurely for them.
Ooh.
They want to start some new collaborations with Herta, and have graciously extended an invite for me to play the role of science consultant. It's delightfully amusing. I can't wait to witness firsthand how these geniuses from the so-called Super Smart Club squander the IPC's vast resources.
Wow.
However, this attack was timed a little too well. I can't help but wonder if someone leaked this information, and the attackers seized the opportunity. Herta's aloof response to these juvenile provocations? Almost as intriguing. What a delightful little puzzle.
I've long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild, Dr. Ratio. We are honored to have your assistance.
Save your flattery. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander. To debate the merits of mere mortals in the company of an actual genius? Quite the paradox, if you ask me. Excuse me, you. Tell me, what were you doing the last time you saw that puppet?
Probably running errands for her, listening to Asta complaining, talking to the dog with Arlen. Probably running errands for her, listening to Asta's complain.
Huh? I do remember that happening, I think.
Yeah.
Don't play the fool. Think.
I think I was.
No fucking shit. Some system hours ago.
Oh, right. I need your help with something else. That curio's gone missing, and I can't just forget about it. Go find it for me when you have the time. I'm sure you can manage that, can't you? Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body.
Oh.
Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
Oh.
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hints, then maybe...
No.
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
My memory is kind of hazy. What did I do after that?
Enter the room of memory.
Herta mentioned Asta. That's right, I think I visited Asta. This is what I recall before I met Herta, but I can't remember some of the details. Let me try to remember the conversation with Asta.
Explore the related memory Asta's troubles. Okay, so we're playing a memory detective story.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Sorry, but nothing comes to mind. Maybe the researchers at the Departments of Ecology or Insight may have an idea? Hinkle and are around here somewhere. I'd suggest you ask them about it.
Asta seems to have mentioned two names. Two researchers from the Departments of Ecology and Insight.
Hinko.
Those despicable villains are distorting the truth online. Ugh. If I discover who's behind this, they're gonna wish they'd never crossed me.
Ask for clues about the lost curio.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body? Isn't that just a jinx?
Jinx?
Oh, nowadays people call them wubbaboos?
Wubaboo, that doesn't sound right.
Well, I might be the Department of Ecology head, but I'm not the most knowledgeable person when it comes to curios.
Huh.
Adler would be of more help, but he's been investigating some paranormal phenomenon. I haven't seen him all day.
Okay. So, not only do I have to find a curio, I have to find a person too.
I must say, it's a little embarrassing for the space station to be in such disarray while guests are visiting. We've been through a huge crisis and are still recovering. But there are some who are trying to exploit the chaos to agitate the workforce. People are growing more and more distrustful of the management here. It's probably turned into a big headache for Asta too. Never mind, I shouldn't be telling you this. It's something that we researchers need to resolve ourselves. Pretend I didn't say anything.
Capiche?
Adler. Right. Then I ran into Arlen. Adler was with him.
Explore your memories and obtain crucial clues in the form of cognition chasms throughout conducting key conversations with characters. Collect enough cognition chasm to exculpate yourself. In memory sorting, the fragments information you recall as you explore your memories will be promptly recorded and updated, which can help you reconstruct the entire timeline.
And what's that? Adler was with Arlen. They were involved in some sort of incident.
Everyone's investigation.
What? He went to the scene alone with Peppy? How could you let him?
Calm down, Brother Arlen. I know you're upset.
What are people up to?
We're walking the dog.
Where?
We're having a walk.
Can you get her story straight first?
Like I said, we're walking the dog.
So I'm the dog?
They seem to be hiding something.
Bruh.
Is there something you need?
I'm looking for Adler.
Oh, really? What a coincidence. We're looking for him, too. That kid sure is brave, running straight to the scene on his own.
The scene of what? Is he in danger? We're supposed to be walking the dog. The scene of what? Is he in danger?
No danger. Of course he's not in danger. Brother Arlen, I can't keep this up anymore.
Ugh. Can you leave the talking to me next time?
Yeah. Is there a problem?
Let's walk and talk.
Yeah.
Why are you looking for Adler? A lost curio. I see. He'll be able to help.
Wait. Oh shit, I can't select characters.
Momentum in this area is very unstable.
Yeah.
No, not this road. I didn't go there.
Wait, Adler's the kid? Huh.
Over there!
What a surprise.
As I thought, he's in trouble. Let's go.
Na na na! It's about to go down! And in a bad situation at this point too. Motherfucker has like what? Fire weakness? Fire, ice, and imaginary.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Back. Boom.
Stand still.
Of course you did, Bob. Why would you? Really? Wind shear.
Stand still.
Stand still. Boom. Bada bing 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 bing.
Let's see some sparks fly!
Damn, that lands, man. It's fry pants. Damn, that the lance is cooler than the bat, to be honest. Real cool.
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom.
Step out of it!
Peppy, are you okay?
Arf, arf. Are you really the one who knows the most about curios?
That's me. What's up?
He wants to ask you something about curios. I'll leave you to it. Adler, Peppy's in your hands now. Oh, about that investigation I asked for.
Don't worry. I think I figured something out. Catch you later.
Adler?
So, which curio do you want to know about?
One that has no body, but it's alive.
That's all you got? Too abstract.
That's all Herta said.
Well, there's beauty in the abstract, I guess. Have you asked the Department of Ecology head?
She said it might be a wubbadaboo.
She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
I heard something like that also exists in the...
Huh? What did I say?
Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis. But it needs verifying. Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Adler seems to have gotten a lead, but what was the information I forgot? And from whom?
Due to the presence of certain hazy memories, some content will appear as in the conversation as you explore your memories. Using cognition chasms has a chance of restoring relevant hazy memories.
Let's go over it from the start. I may have overlooked something.
Okay, the Asta must be under constant pressure. Someone in the department is of insight or nearby.
Right. Asta mentioned another name.
Okay, her assigned you the firm curio that has a very fast, but she didn't seem to know much about it. Fortunately, Hinkle of the Department of Ecology and someone from the Department of Insight are nearby, which is more or less a clue.
My memories of Arlen and Adler are hazy. I need to remember the other person Asta mentioned.
Asta's troubles. Department of Ecology.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a...
Use cognition chasm.
How's it going? Did you find the information you're after?
I haven't made any progress yet.
See. Is that what Hinkle and think? At least that counts as a lead. See? My researchers are pretty outstanding.
Heard you're in a bit of a trouble.
Just business as usual, nothing to worry about. After the Legion's invasion, the space station has been under constant scrutiny. Physical damage can be easily repaired, but it takes a long time to heal the wounds in people's hearts. Some researchers have been questioning the management and security of the space station ever since the invasion. Things had settled down a bit with the reconstruction efforts, but the researchers' disappearances have rattled them again.
Researchers' disappearances?
Yes. 4 researchers have inexplicably disappeared in a matter of days. No exit logs, no traces. Vanished. People were just starting to regain their footing after the catastrophe. I didn't want panic to spread, so I suppressed the reports and told the security department to investigate in secret. However, as you can see, it's hard to keep secrets in a sardine can like this.
Yeah.
Rebuilding trust is harder than establishing it in the first place. I'm concerned someone's pulling strings to sway public opinion. Anyway, the most important thing is to get to the bottom of the disappearances.
Do you need my help?
That's okay, but thank you for the offer. Aren't you helping Madame Herta with something already? Oh, by the way, I heard about the thing mentioned, and I'll look into it too. I'll find a way to solve the problem for the space station.
So I did consult someone else other than Hinkle. The only thing I remember is that they're from the Department of Insight.
Cognition
The other
chasm
person
researchers.
should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is. The other person should be from the Department of Insight.
Herta's assignment.
Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of everything.
Insight researcher.
Hey, what brings you here, Rich? It's been so long.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
It's all taken care of. As long as the money's there, it's all good. Here's the account you asked for. It's legit and secure, allowing you to connect straight to the intranet.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
Oh, you flatter me. I'm just a peddler doing a little business on the side. Small scale. Best left under the table. But if you ever make it big in the guild, don't forget your humble friend, okay?
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
Here too. My memories are just a jumbled mess of words. Did my memory piece together irrelevant information?
Restored unmumbled memory.
Now I remember. The other person is Emily. She was at the base zone. What did Emily say?
Well then. Just that was a good idea. Esther. Well, here's someone I finally recognize.
I say, what a wonderfully intelligent-looking young lady.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
No need to be modest. At my age, you get a feel for intelligence. Though I confess I did hear someone say you were the shining star of the Department of Insight.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
See this material here? People are so inconsiderate. How's someone like me supposed to make out the small print?
Eh?
I'm not getting any younger, and my eyesight is failing. Do you think you can...
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
Sorry if I can interrupt.
Oh, another smart-looking youngster. Wonderful. It's about time we had some new recruits.
Huh. Asta told you to find me? A curio that doesn't have a body but is alive. Isn't the Department of Ecology full of curio experts? That's got nothing to do with the Department of Insight. However, I've heard of such a species. A colleague who came back from a business trip said that the Cienjo Alliance has life forms like that. Don't get me wrong, I was merely relaying information. I didn't mean I'd help you. The atmosphere on the space station has been getting stranger lately. It's risky taking sides.
The Cienjo species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler. The disappearances Asta mentioned are likely related to Arlen's investigations too.
It's related to memory.
The Cienjo species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler.
Yeah, I think I pasted it together. There's gotta be a bunch of heliobuses.
I figured you'd come to me to uncover the truth. I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
About...
Just as I thought. I vaguely remember that Arlen said more. It's related to the thing I forgot.
Using cognition concepts might help you restore your easy memories. Yeah, the Cienjo Alliance. Please try and overcome cognition chasm. Okay. Disappearance. Recall more missing memories.
I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
About the researchers' disappearances.
How did you know? I see. Could you also tell that Lady Asta was feeling the pressure?
Have you found anything?
I'll be honest with you. It's been tough. The surveillance didn't capture anything regarding the researcher's disappearance. There's only one clue. Adler observed that the automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances occurred. That means that every victim's disappearance was accompanied by some inexplicable fire. When we made visits to the scenes, some of the witness testimony seemed to agree with this. The words they used were spontaneous combustion of the human body.
What? Atoms obtain cognition chasm is spontaneous combustion.
Have you asked the Department of Ecology head?
She said it might be a Wabadboo.
She's not wrong. But that doesn't...
I heard something like that also exists in the... Cienjo Alliance. Let's read this. Recall more missing memories.
She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
Heard something like that also exists in the Cienjo Alliance.
That's right! They're called heliobi. I guess you could say that Wababoos and heliobi are sort of like cousins. Both are types of energy life form. Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis. But it needs verifying. Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. That's most likely the truth. I need to go over it from the start. Starting with the...
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hints.
Use cognition chasm. No. Energy life form. This one. You recall more missing memories.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an energy life form. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
Energy life form?
That's not the point. I wouldn't be bothering with it if it didn't have something to do with the Genius Society. Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
Or assign me to find a certain lost hero, which is a kind of energy life form related to the Genius Society, confidence crisis, yada yada. Spontaneous combustion. Back to the present.
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly are. So, to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio. After which you knew nothing else until Lady Asta contacted you. If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this captivating drama?
Herta, Asta. Asta.
A second-hand account. She wasn't at the scene. Hearsay hardly counts as compelling evidence, now does it?
Affirmation. We can ask Herta herself.
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But as it stands, not a single soul can corroborate his story.
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would seem to have a preconceived bias.
Apologies, it's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. It is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. It can still help us reach the truth. If he is truly innocent, he can clear his name with answers.
Okay. What does he have in mind?
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment. And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
I doubt Herta is interested in the curio itself.
Based on your story, and the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
Genius Society.
I remember now. Back then.
That's enough pretending. And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
Wait, one. Confidence crisis, maybe this one.
I remember now.
That's enough
Damn
pretending.
it, wrong one. Thanks, Cara Vander for following. Hey dude. Hey dude, to you too. How are you doing today? Fine, thank you very much. Just switched out to a new model. What do you think? I don't know if it's an upgrade or not on the previous model I was using.
Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio?
Society member.
The curio isn't the point. Herta was only addressing it because of its relation to the Genius Society.
That's glad to hear. Would you like to see my previous model by any chance? If you're curious. Do you engage in streaming activities, featured games beyond this one? Well, I used to play like all kinds of games. I would stream one specific game at a one specific day every week. I had like 7 games. One Monday I would play, I don't know, Watch Dogs. Then Saturday I play Lego Secret Undercover, so on and so forth. But then I stopped because I accidentally resetted my PS4. And I stopped streaming because that kind of burned me out when I accidentally resetted my PS4. And then I got to this game. So yeah, I used to. But I can get back to it. Since I've recently got my hands on video capture. Making it easier to stream. Her was only addressing it because of the duration. What's your favorite game? Uh, I have played like a ton of games. I have no idea at this point. But if you're interested, right now I have started to play a little bit of Bayonetta 3 on the Nintendo Switch. And apparently I've just realized that it is one of those beat 'em up video games. Like Transformers Devastation, which is one of the games I used to play on my PS4 and stream. Damn, that was a good game. And I still have it, to be honest. I still have Transformers Devastation. I still find it fun. But it's kind of sad that there won't be a sequel to it because I heard that the company who made Bayonetta 3 and Transformers Devastation lost the license to Transformers. But yeah, right now I should get back to the game because this is Stariel, and to be honest, this is my actual main account, personal. I made it public because I wanted to share my experiences. This is the first time I ever see this. I perceive that you are relatively new to the streaming scene. Am I correct? Buddy, am more or less. I'm actually midway. I'm already past the beginner phases. I used to stream on YouTube, believe it or not. But then I switched to Twitch. And I usually streamed on my PS4 and not my laptop. I didn't even have a laptop when I was streaming back then. I was just using the built-in streamer app on the PlayStation 4. So, I'm not new. I've been around. And, yeah. If you don't believe me, then check out the sounders. I got like a ton of them. I even added this recent one. It got inspired after I was looking for my, when I was making this current model yesterday. Let me just play it. Also, all the sounders are free. Feel free to use them. This one is called Arrested. Now I just need to wait. The song is Never Again. May I propose to you a suggestion for consideration? What suggestion do you have?
Tell Jordy we're even now.
Sir, it takes a while to end. It was like 31 minutes, 31 seconds long. This sounder. Never again! Man. Damn, Watch Dogs is still a good game.
I would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius. Affirmation. It holds some special meaning to Herta.
Okay.
Yes. That seems logically sound.
Okay, is it okay if I call you Vander? Actually, I make websites, VTuber models, furry art, logo, banner, overlays, emotes, animations, etc. Would you like me to send some of my work? Dude! I think you're like the 6 or 7 art seller guy. I'm sorry, Bob. If if you didn't hear me a bit earlier before, I said that I made this model that I'm using, this VTuber model, in Vroid. I can make my own stuff. I suggest going for someone who actually uses a webcam instead of a VTuber model. It's easier because those guys focus more on camera and can make their own stuff. So they just buy in order to make up for stuff. So yeah, you're looking at the wrong audience. And this I said this to a lot other people, not just me. So yeah, but I wish you good luck. Is that seems logically sound.
Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio. However, she decided to hold her tongue until now? So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
Conjecture. Asta chose to stay silent.
Then you said, however, she decided to hold her tongue until now? So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
Recall! Okay, spontaneous humans, genius society member, confidence crisis. We've been brought to a huge crisis and are still recovering, but there are some who are trying to exploit the chaos.
The space station has been very distrustful of its higher management, ever since the Antimatter Legion's invasion. Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion, and cause great internal strife.
Oh. So that explains why Lady Asta approved of my participation. After all, the Intelligentsia Guild's representative wouldn't be linked to the space station, but would still share the IPC's position. They wouldn't be partial to anyone, but would still act for the space station's benefit. Two birds with one stone. Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Arlen, head of the security department. Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked. Cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
Correction. There may be a correlation.
Researchers clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
Spontaneous combustion!
No. If I recall correctly, Asta said, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal. Don't know the location. Isn't that the same as missing?
She did say that, but then what? You need to provide evidence to show incidents are linked.
There should be evidence. Arlen discovered something odd when he was investigating the disappearances. The space station's automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances happened. Arlen mentioned that each victim disappeared due to spontaneous combustion.
Huh. But there are no signs of a fire anywhere in the space station.
That's what's so odd about it. But this information has an additional layer of importance. This may not be direct evidence, But if the system also recorded the fire suppression system activating when the puppet was attacked, then there's ample evidence to indicate that these two cases are linked.
Nah. Questioning ended.
If these two incidents were caused by the same person, then the suspicion put on you would decrease, provided that this fire suppression record does exist in the system.
We'll see in the main control room. Let's go. Huh? What was that?
Rig note. She's here! She's here! She's here! Licenseless space driving. Who? Rig note. The big shot! People breaker. Build products. OMG! Build products. I'm sorry, what? Big shot!
Parader Newsflash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast. News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
Wait, hold up. What the fuck is this?
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction.
Yo!
It always counts, trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
Bro.
This is...
A declaration of war, and an announcement of what's to come. They have set their sights on you. The Legion's impact remains, and the Annihilation Gang is already paying a visit. It almost seems like this space station is more suited for the path of destruction than erudition.
Huh.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior, but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon them.
Wow.
A group of pitiful lunatics. I like Dr. Primitive's assessment of them. The value Nanook sees in the Annihilation Gang is perhaps far less than one might see in a child who deliberately broke a vase.
Bruh.
The fire demons have a cruel temper and instinctively ignite and destroy items. Ifrit is particularly evil and cruel, even among his kin. The Everflame mansion he heads is even the arch-enemy of the Japella Brotherhood, despite both groups belonging to the Annihilation Gang.
Japella Brotherhood? I've heard that name somewhere.
On the Stellaron Hunters wanted posters, they stand accused of inciting the Japella Rebellion, the uprising that caused the downfall of the Brotherhood.
The Japella Palace crumbled in the scorching flames, and Ifrit's power has grown by the day ever since. Would you believe it would be merely a coincidence? Something similar is about to happen here. Spontaneous combustion? For him, it's as routine as me finding fault in everything. The disappearance of researchers and the puppet were all part of the plan. And after that video will soon circulate. And this station's fate? Flames. Nothing but flames.
The destruction of trust.
Bro.
I'm afraid more than trust will be destroyed here.
Yeah.
You need to start acting now if you want to survive. You, come with me.
Me?
You have a superior strategy? Pray tell, do we set the two of them loose, turning whispered fears into full-blown pandemonium?
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage. I'll stay here and try to contain the news as best I can. Please, investigate the issue quickly.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Arlen, Peppy.
Not good. This is serious. The security department will do whatever we can to help you.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Sure, but the security department already combed through their backgrounds and personal relationships. We didn't find anything odd. The Annihilation Gang are a group of die-hard thugs. They might be attacking indiscriminately.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Okay.
Take it. Remember these names. Find a friend who's tuned into the gossip around here and tell them you want to know the relationship between these people.
What do you have in mind?
I don't know. That depends on your friend.
Okay. Oh, very well. It's been a while. As usual, one pick of Himiko for one piece of gossip. Quick pro quo. Can I put it on my tab? Only if you 20% interest for every 5 trades, you give me one more pick. Only for you 20% interest. For every 5 trades, you give me one more pick. So very like you. Now that's settled, go ahead and tell me what you need for a missing research list. Help me find connection between these people. Oh, who? How interesting. This appearance has been a hot topic, and the news is tightly controlled. Even I don't have a complete list. You're upset at management, though. You're upset at management too? Why would I be? I'm just a small fry. I'll take any chance to slack off whenever I can. Those who love gossip about the higher-ups just doesn't have enough things to do in their lives. It's the same people who randomly create their own expectations and then get disappointed when those aren't met. Nothing good will come out of hanging out with them. You're sure I'm enlightened. You seem to be pretty enlightened. You flatter me, but I'll still remember what you owe me. Don't worry, I'll get in touch if I have any news. Gossip
What else do you
monger.
want me to do?
Take me to the one who knows the most about curios within the Department of Ecology, if you would be so kind.
He disappeared too.
The kid? What happened?
I didn't really notice at first. Adler's difficult to get a hold of at the best of times. But it's been a few system hours, and I still can't reach him. Even the surveillance cameras can't find any trace. The last time I saw him was in the Master Control Zone. He was with Wen Sherling from the Department of Implement Arts.
Lead the way. You said Adler was on the verge of a discovery, yet couldn't confer his knowledge. Intriguing and frustrating, to say the least. If his disappearance is also related to the case here, then maybe he really did stumble upon something important.
True. The keywords that got Adler thinking were energy life forms. Duke Inferno is also an energy life form. Coincidence? We need to investigate this.
I need your help, Don Hung. What is it? About Duke Inferno. You know the Duke Inferno Ifrit from the Annihilation Gang? It's best not to get involved with him. The space station is in trouble. The space station's met with some trouble, and it has something to do with him. Arnold will fill you in on the details. I want to know more about him. Understood. Wait for my contact. You be careful yourself. If the situation changes, notify us as soon as possible. Clue missing researchers list. By Gatsby. Wen Shiling.
That jerk! Jerk!
Uh.
Fine! Disappear! I don't ever want to see your face again!
Who got you upset? What did Adler do to you?
Adler, he disappeared.
Wow.
He's been acting really weird recently. Always researching stuff like spontaneous combustion, supernatural activities. He doesn't even answer me when I speak to him. He was talking to himself.
What did he talk about?
He kept saying the word phrase.
Phrase.
We'll get him back.
Who said I want him back? But if you want to find him, he was reading this booklet the last time I saw him. I don't know exactly what he's searching for, but I hope it can help you.
Booklet. Yo, you got something? Yeah, but it's not what you'd expect. Go on. These victims and their interpersonal relationships don't seem to have any overlaps, but they have all possessed pretty extreme comments against the management on the dark web and have a large number of supporters. What? I know this result will bring a lot of things to mind, but regrettably, it's the truth. Thanks.
Your countenance suggests tragedy.
Recount Pamela's findings.
So the researchers who disappeared were at the forefront of challenging management. Isn't that a curious puzzle piece? I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It recorded the lives of a few Genius Society members. I'd say it contains some interesting information. It's time to go back and chat with Lady Asta and Mr. Screwlum.
Screwy Bondo. I think we only scratched the surface on this Ifrit. What happened? The fire demons of Fetora are ferocious and cruel by nature, but Ifrit easily rose to the position of a clan leader, and even among the fire demons, his flame belongs to a special category. What do you mean? In many vicious incidents instigated by the Everflame Mansion, I found... God damn it. Okay, let's wait till Don Hung finishes. In many vicious incidents instigated by the Everflame Mansion, I found similar eyewitness reports claiming that miscreants materialized from the Inferno. I speculate that Ifrit's flame may have inherited some ability other than burning, and that is related to his origin. I've heard that of a flame with similar properties that has difficult to capture because it was kept shifting between phases. There is not much information about it, only one line that catches the eye. Burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind. Ifrit is perhaps one of these descendants. Ifrit between phases. Shifting between phases. That's all I have. The number of related records is limited. I'm not sure if that was helpful to you. It's enough, thanks. That's good. Cool phrase, cool booklet, and dimensional phasing flame. Oh yeah, we also finally got a door unlocked. Hey, precious. Hey, my precious little ones. I can't stand it. Those who eat with their... wait. When did I... Never mind. Listen. All full. Will. Smacking lips. Smacking lips. Burp. My tummy's not feeling too good. Did I eat too much? Oh man, I wish there was a petting option to pet you little ones. But there isn't. Hey. Aww. I love my little besties. Listen up. Where to for the next adventure? Aww. Marchy Kitty wants to go on adventures. Going to see if we get an update on these little critters event. I'm liking these little guys very much. Who hates them? Not me, that's for sure. Dung dung cat. Huh?
I've been monitoring the dark web. I barely managed to stop the video from spreading. The incident hasn't grown any bigger, for now. How are things with you?
Less than promising. Or to use a different phrase, we're in deep trouble. We're running out of time. Let's retrace our steps and evaluate the situation. From the data we've collected, there are 3 avenues we can explore. First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information. The next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion may be. Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion.
The link between the 3 is...
First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
Booklet.
I understand. So the answer is...
Also, cool wing squirrel.
Tenuous connections. Enough of this nonsense.
Bruh!
First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
Dimension phasing flame?
I understand.
Nope, not this one.
First, Adler's disappearance.
Phrase.
I understand.
Oh, okay, okay.
Adler's disappearance. The next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion may be. Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion.
Clue, booklet, clue, phrase. Dimension phasing flame. I think this one it is.
During prior unrest, instigated by the Everflame Mansion, some testified to seeing miscreants materialize from the Inferno. The flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's fire carrying a certain property, and this property is the secret behind spontaneous human combustion. The answer is right there. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind. The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for, and Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered. This booklet, the kindling of this I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
Dimension facing flame.
Understand.
No, not this one.
I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
No. Clue missing researchers list. No. No, wait.
This booklet describes a kind of the kindling of this I fear that this booklet the kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for, and Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it.
Clue dimension phasing flame.
I understand.
No.
Connect the kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for.
The book?
I understand.
No. God damn it.
The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
Book.
When Sherling said, Adler kept muttering about a phrase before he disappeared. I believe this word was actually phase. He saw Member 29 Sir Call's research topic in this booklet and verified his hypothesis.
Okay.
As a scion of the phase flame, Duke Inferno would naturally share similar capabilities. Full-on phase shifting may be a bit too ambitious for him, but teleportation, that's likely more his speed. That is the truth of the spontaneous human combustion. The researchers didn't disappear. They were moved.
Huh. Da-na-na.
We don't know where the victims went, but Duke Inferno's plan is now clear. And the sudden and consecutive disappearances provided the best environment for chaos to fester. Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. It will push the crisis from the dark into the light, catalyzing it into new growth and bloom. The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need say no more.
Okay.
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
We're running out of time.
We need to find the victims. New message. Rick Noah updated the document missing researcher's profile. Space driving, huh? People breaker, huh? People breaker. What on earth is this? Bill Portuguese. The missing researchers are all opinion leaders on the space station's dark web. But products. Holy moly! You know stuff that even the security department isn't aware of? Rick Noah. I just got the file from next door. The people breaker. It sounds far-fetched, but not on the off chance that it's true. I smell a conspiracy, says the space driving. Rich, know it. They staged the whole missing thing to get rid of dissenters. Rick, no, tisk. That's such a brilliant plot. Justice may come late, but it will be served. The management must step down. Space Driving says the management must step down. People Breaker, is that if that's really the case, doesn't it mean this chat group is in grave danger? Licensed Space Diving, build products and rich know it. Ah!
This...
No, it isn't enough.
Yeah, it's not.
Indeed, it needs one more spark.
But who?
What do you mean?
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. If it were me, I wouldn't give you the chance.
Eh? Hold up. Are we going to...
Could it be?
Huh? What is it?
Da-na-na! Disappear among the sea of butterflies! I should have said flaming butterflies.
Asta was merely teleported. Her life was not in danger. Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shift ability. Logic. Asta is still within the confines of the space station.
But where in the space station? What do we do now?
That flame must still be somewhere inside the station. Find it, and we'll find a way to bring her back.
And the rest of the researchers.
A splinter, you say? The arrogance of the gifted is charming in its own way.
Son of a bitch.
Try then if you must.
It seems that Duke Inferno didn't deign to personally grace the space station. He merely cast infernal fire into our midst to wreak havoc among the researchers. When the fire fizzles out, his malevolent plans will vanish without a trace.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the curio storage room. With some changes to its parameters, I can use it to block the fire's teleportation routes and seal it inside the station. Mr. Ratio, please go with Mr. Trailblazer and contain the fire.
On it. Da-na-na. Oh, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. And are we? Are we? Yeah, Dr. Ratio! It's the Doc himself! Can't wait to get my hands on him when his banner comes up. Well, I already saw his trailer on YouTube. Dr. El Plus Ratio! Let's see what we got. Okay, so we got the Don Han Lycone. Traces. Okay, we got max tracers. Relics. Okay, interesting set. Pardon. But I think I can build them. I think I have the relics. And the Edelons, I'm guessing 0. Called it! But yeah. Dr. Ratio is in the house, boy. Boy! We're also gonna add Huohuo for the heals. No, wait, I should go with quick setup. Okay, so Dr. Ratio is gonna be my DPS. Okay, I'm gonna add Jeppy because one of the enemies is weak to ice. And since Dr. Ratio has a small bit of follow-up, I'm gonna add Topaz. But I need to check my Topaz to see if she has what we need. No! Fuck. Fuck! No, I needed physical. I needed Clarissa, not Topaz.
Infernal fire
Whatever.
is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it.
Yeah, after I build my topaz, if she is built. No, no. I fucking knew it. Okay, so I just need to like strip her and then go to Guinaifen, which I think she's the one who has yeah, the other relics. Okay, now we just um okay. Cat. Cat. I see we're going with 0 here. Okay, Asta has one. Okay, so this is what I want. As for this one, I think someone else must have it, right? Clara. Oh wait, this is what I need. It wasn't Serval, but I need Clara's because yeah. Okay. So I can strip it off of Herta because yeah, Herta. She's like mega important these past couple of days. Okay, now let's run around. Let's walk, Num Num. Dr. Ratio! Also got Impair. Yeah, way to slam people in the head with a rock hard book. Oh! Oh, man! Now that's something!
The way is awash with flames. It must have just teleported.
Yeah.
Be careful. Get ready to dash into the fire.
Dash 4! The folded space results from the spatial distribution during the spread of the fire-flowing fire. Trying to pass through it may result in a drift in the spatial coordinates with your transported to somewhere unexpected. The folded space that the space station used to counter Spectre cures will call it can effectively cut off space that hinders standard travel. Touch the firewall.
See? It's still in the space station. Like Skrullum said, it cannot escape from here. Do you know what to do with cornered prey? Hunt it to the death.
I was wondering where that kind of flame head would look like. I knew from the trailer that those guys existed, but I guess here is where they exist. Also, hey Bean Bun, what are you doing here? Have you and your brothers and sisters already took over this part of the space station as well? Or is that only you up there? Teleportation timeouts! Oh, hello. I'm guessing you're also here. So I should be on the other side, right? Bean Bun is there. I can't see him from here. And the face flame. Oh, okay, so he's there. So they are around. More or less. Come here, boy! Time to slap them butt cheeks.
This place is strange.
Hello, fuckhead.
It's still resisting. The fold in the space has shifted. I can deduce it's escaping with a mere glance.
Wow. Dr. Ratio, the Flame Hunter. Oh god. Are you fucking serious? Well, okay, let's see if I can get to, the part where I can, where the glitch. Okay, I can reach that platform. Guess we're gonna have to take this, and we're gonna have to keep on going till we enter an area. Okay, we can't really go through that one. Gotcha! Yes, that one's the only one we can pass through at the moment. Okay, now it is loading extremely... Okay, I think it's starting to load correctly now. Ah! Fucking textures! Oh god. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. BAM! Ooh! Oh! Ooh. Yatatata. Already down for.
Mediocre.
Ooh, mediocre indeed. Yeah, I think I should stop. I shouldn't leave it in automatic mode. We know how long these things take. Plus, if I were to just okay. Bang! Go num num, go num num, go num num, go num num.
Is that all?
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Yatatata. Time to el ratio this. Okay, so 80%, 60%. Let's go for this guy. YOLO! Damn it.
Hope you're prepared.
You blow them up too fast. No, they're clearly gonna multiply. Bang. Or, is Numby gonna? Yep. Numby for the finisher. It plus ratio. Noob. Yeah, I've learned my lesson. Okay, yep, here.
Why? This has nothing to do with you.
Oh, it has to do with me, alright.
The flame is getting weaker. Duke Inferno can't maintain it anymore.
Yeah. Okay, let's test out as
For the theater of the mediocre.
Da-na-na. Oh man, that is cool. That is freaking cool.
For the theater of the mediocre.
Where is it? Oh, nice. Very fucking nice.
For the theater of the mediocre.
No, that just playing cool. Breaking hearts much.
For the theater of the mediocre.
Heartbreaker.
For the theater of the
Let's see what this one is. Okay, it's Superman. The bow. More.
For the theater of the mediocre.
Yeah, that is Superman. And I'm out of skill point. I'm out of embarrass. Whatever. What the fuck? Okay. Hey, hey, bub. Okay, think. Okay, where is? Never mind. Okay, so I went through that one. I'm gonna go through this one. I'm sorry. Nani the fuck? Well. Oh, don't tell me I have to take the elevator. I don't think I can. What's up, fucker?
What is your goal?
Give him back.
Seems like this chase is about to end.
Yeah, well. Okay. The flames no more. Okay, time to use the panel and get a fuck out of that glitch fuck. Hmm? Oh yeah, give me more skills. Heal. Hello. How are you?
It's over.
Ignorant fools blindly chasing the firelight, not knowing that the blessings of destruction already lie at their feet.
A trap, really?
It is little wonder that even the saint of the Savior's Legion was unable to cleanse this place. I will acknowledge my brashness. For now. But next time, expect no intermediaries. I will come to personally offer you the demise of your sins with infernal fire.
Oh, fuck off, douchebag. Flicker fuck.
A small fragment of consciousness in there is gone. Duke Inferno has discarded this fire. Oh? No. Hold on.
Yeah, he just sent a bunch of bastards. Eh, small fries to bash their heads in. Bing. Oi! I'm not your fucking wood to burn, bitch. Oh shit. Of course. Use the stellar on it as a battery to replenish. What a bitch.
The banal theatrics of stalling. Let's not. Shall we?
Easy, Numby.
SAS Perkipi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Okay, I thought it was gonna hit everyone, but apparently it's only hit once. Classic Hunt! Ding dong! Go num num! Go num num! Go num num! Go num num! Oh wait, I can leave it in automatic mode because we're not fighting Swarm here. Time to die. Are we? Break fuck. Bang! Ding dong. I'm playing two Han characters. Topaz and Dr. Ratio are both Han Path characters. Now that I realize this.
A will forged in ice never falters. Test. Zero grace. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Go Nappy! Right! Contesting victory means playing the long game!
Zero grace.
Damn, that was a fuck ton of damage. Yeah, I'm so gonna max him out.
This is the extent of miscreants materializing from the Inferno. Seems like Dr. Primitive wasn't wrong.
Dude, he summoned from Bella Box and Sanjo and the space station enemies. Now this feels like simulated universe.
A will forged in ice.
Never falters.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
And to think I have all the material, the relics for him.
The fire is weakening. It's preparing to flee. You, keep your eye out for Lady Asta's whereabouts.
Heal.
Boom.
These are devils. I'll crush them all.
Right! Contesting in victory means playing the long game!
A will forged in ice never falters. Answer me. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Slam.
Is that all? Zero grace. Test. A will forged in ice never falters.
A miracle.
Is that all? Answer me. Zero grace. A will forged in ice never falters. Test.
Damn, this guy's dealing a Dr. Issue's dealing a fuck ton of damage.
Zero grace. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Bang. Can't wait to play him. And to imagine that he's free. Return to Lady Asta, but not the others. Yay! Mission complete! I think we're 2 hours in. Oh no, we're almost 2 hours in. We're an hour in and 58 minutes. But damn. I barely recognize myself.
Good work. You did very well.
How's Asta?
Rest assured, Asta only had a fright. She is recovering in the clinic. While you were chasing the enemy, the security department also found the missing researchers. Affirmation. They are all safe and sound.
How did you find them?
It was all thanks to Adler. They fell into a spatial curio and could not leave until the Department of Ecology's most knowledgeable curio expert solved it from within.
Oh.
Many of them were shaken by their experience when Arlen found them, but they are otherwise fine.
Is this the end?
Yes, it is over.
Why do I feel like you didn't do much?
This business is over, and I believe the space station will be able to deal with any internal aftershocks. In Herta's stead, I thank you for your efforts, sir. But there is one mystery that remains unsolved.
Hmm?
And that is something I must deal with myself.
Oh. Let me guess, the flame. Ooh, the group chat. Build portal kills. Have you heard? People breaker. Mm-hmm. People breaker. Lead researcher Asta was attacked too. M-Robot. Dad Duke Inferno. M-Robot. Devious! Conniving! People breaker. Psyops on the masses have always been the most terrifying kind of attack. Build products. Indeed, it seems that the Annihilation Gang isn't just about mindless violence, as the rumors suggest. Build products. If the lead researcher wasn't rescued at the end, we'd all be in deep, deep trouble. Space is driving. Not necessarily. Maybe she's the one who orchestrated it all, masterminding this elaborate ruse by deliberately harming herself to earn some sympathy points. And Robot says, that line of thoughts do have some merit, People Breaker. Enough already, this is ridiculous. Is that really worth it? All that hassle just to palliate a few keyboards warriors? And Robot, true that. Build products. Speaking of which, where's that very first rabble rouser Rick Know It? People Breaker. Oh right, he was really righteous sounding when he invited me into the group. Build products. Let me see. The guy left the group without making any noise. Wow. Okay. Well, hello there. Oh! God by Dr. Issues himself. Wait, what did Skrullum say?
Fallout
Oh
from
no.
this incident remains. Surely you have plenty of pressing matters to attend to. Or is the safety of the space station beneath your concern?
Answer. That is exactly why I came. After all, the principal figure in this whole affair is right here.
Wait, you're telling me Dr. Risher let loose here?
When did you start to doubt me?
When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief.
Wow.
I've had the same bad habit as you since the beginning, Mr. Ratio.
I must say, I'm quite honored, Mr. Skrullum. But do explain, why opt for silent wisdom when you already had the pieces of the puzzle?
For curiosity's sake. Affirmation. I made the same decision as you, to accompany and observe.
Ooh.
Oh. And when did you become convinced?
Objectively speaking, aside from some minor spiritual trauma, no researchers were hurt in this attack. which never aligned with the Annihilation Gang's modus operandi. Logic? A third party saved them.
Well then.
Had I not fortuitously acquired a spark of the phase flame and intervened in Duke Inferno's teleportation, those people would already be space waste, floating past the windows here.
No, no, no.
You are more candid than I calculated.
Well
But
said, Scrum.
still behaving within your calculations, no? One last question, Screwlum. Genius though you are, can you deduce why I did this?
I cannot be sure and can only hypothesize. Helping the weak hints at the merciful instinct of a medical doctor, but maintaining a cool, detached observation reveals the strictness of a scholar. And pulling the strings from behind the curtain is akin to laying down the gauntlet to a genius.
The ruler of planet Screwlum is indeed well versed in the human mind. It's a pity you're as much in the ivory tower as other geniuses. You still got one thing wrong. To stand aside and observe is the best treatment one can give. There is a disease called foolishness that is harder to cure than any ailment.
Wow.
The path of erudition has neither reason nor logic. While geniuses wander among the stars, the ordinary can't even trace their footsteps. Those less gifted have no choice but to walk alone, enduring a lifetime of tumbles and triumphs. But even a life marked by failure is a life worth living. It is only in moments of solitude and despair, when help is absent, that fools grasp how to pick themselves up. I have a fastidious nature. I cannot stand fools, idiots, or imbeciles. Seeing them fills me with dread. Regrettably, this space station is just like the Intelligentsia Guild, devoid of geniuses and filled with mediocrity.
You wish to uproot the researchers' blind worship of geniuses.
I am only laying out my questions. As for the answers, they'll find them themselves. Pursuit tinged with negativity is still pursuit, and it is capable of leading us to the right conclusion. For the masses of the mediocre to reach a level of awareness, this is a necessary rite of passage.
You are indeed more like a medical doctor than a scholar.
Oh.
As for the spark I leave behind,
I believe Asta will deal with it properly.
it is also a lesson I left for her. With that, I take my leave. I look forward to future encounters with such brilliant minds. Let's hope they're as memorable as those we had today. A farce full of trivial concerns. Ultimately, they're just mediocre minds.
Teleportation! Wow. Visitor verification. Dr. Ratios has become a visitor of the Express. You might come across Dr. Ratio when you return to the Express. The GOAT himself!
Is that all?
Dugout! Dugout! Herta, I've heard about what you did. Nice work. How's Asta doing? She's got back to work. I mean, her safety. What's there to worry about when I'm around? That's exactly why I'm worried. True. It's a shame that we haven't found the phase flame yet. Forget it. I think of it as a roommate owing me a favor. It's worth a lot more. That's it then. Also, I'm thankful for Dr. Ratio. Who was that? Eh? Eh? She never met Dr. Ratio. Come on, man. Well, time to warp. Come on, Blade Boy! Trash. Okay, so there are 4 days and 11 hours till Floral Triptych and a Lost Soul banner ends. But yeah. Also, I finally got a chest. I got the chest! I got a chest! I finally got the last fucking chest! YOLO fucking GG! YOLO fucking GG! And now the last thing I have left is Golden Simulated Universe Golden Gears to do. Man, I love these little bastards. Critter Peck! Meow meow meow! The Ruin Kitty, Asta Kitty, Marchy Kitty, and Trashy Kitty. Also, there's the Herda Kitty in the background. Man, that'd be so cute in IRL. Okay, but yeah, I think it's time I log off. It's fucking 2 o'clock in the past midnight, 2 o'clock. So, let's see. The Dr. Ratio come for a visit. Dr. El Plus Ratio. There you are. Sup? Kinda surprising.
How quaint. A space so meticulously curated just for my refined tastes. I suppose it might do for moments of reflection. Perhaps the best part is that even with so many present, there's a delightful scarcity of simpletons.
Thank you. Who are you insulting?
That was a compliment.
Oh.
As a nameless who's always on the road, constantly meeting with various characters, don't these encounters become wearisome?
Work is still work. I'm used to it.
It's no small feat. The average person is easily swayed by their environment, after all.
Then I hope you are swayed by the Express.
Go ahead and try. With this mask on, I intend to keep the world at bay.
Your decision, Rev, if you wanna invite people or not. Okay, 20 more jades. But yeah. Whatever the case, thank you everybody very much for watching. If you're watching from YouTube, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button. But if you want, you can go to my Twitch channel and follow me from there and see when I'm streaming.